beautiful moms. I hope you're doing okay. My name is Lau Arroyo, and today I have for you a sequence that will focus on strength and core. When we think about pregnancy, we don't really think that we can work on our core, but actually we work in our core in a different way. So we won't be focusing on the regular abdominal muscles that we used to work on before pregnancy probably, which are the rectus abdominis, or what we call six-pack. We'll be focusing on the deepest layer of our abdominal muscles, which are called transversus abdominis, and they look kind of a corset that goes all around our body from the front to the back, and this supports our baby during pregnancy. And we will also be working on our pelvic floor muscles. So this is really good for our pregnancy, for labor, and for postpartum. So for today's class, we will be needing 2 blocks or 1 block. So yoga blocks, or you can use heavy books too. A cushion to sit down, and maybe a blanket for Shavasana, our final relaxation. Sometimes at the end of the class, when we're laying down and just focusing on our breath, our temperature goes down. So we sometimes just want to feel more cozy. So if you have a blanket around you, that will be awesome. And let's start in child's pose. So if you're here with me, just remove your block from your hips and join me in child's pose. Bringing yourself into all fours. And from here, relaxing your hips down towards your heels. Opening your knees to the sides. This is option 1. And relaxing your forehead down. Option 2 will be forearms. Come down. Interlace your fingers. Dropping your head down. And just keeping your hips a little higher. Breathe here and settle your breath. Just noticing how you're feeling today. How is your baby doing today? Maybe you feel a little bit more with energy or more tired than usual. Whichever, just notice it and bring through that sensation. Really enjoying this pose as we open our hips. Next time we inhale, gently coming back to all fours. So your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips over your knees. And you can tap your toes for more balance. So the next inhalation, you can bring your head up, your tailbone up. As we're doing this, make sure that you're hugging your baby towards your spine. Exhale, round your back, keep hugging your baby, relax your head down. And let's continue synchronizing this with your breath. Inhale, head up, tailbone up. Exhale, rounding your back. Your tailbone comes down, arching your back. And continue for a few more rounds. Breathe in and breathe out. Need some movement to our vertebrae. And activating our transversus abdominis, so the deepest layer of our abdominal muscles. And next time you exhale, come back to center with your spine. So in a neutral position, spread your fingers wide apart. And we're going to do spinal balance. So for spinal balance, bring the right leg back and straight, align with your hips. Move a little bit forward. Yeah. Straight. Activate your foot. And you can stay here or lift your left arm up. And stay here with me for 3 long breaths. Hug your baby towards your spine.
Beautiful. One more breath. And exhale. Calm down. Come back to center and we switch sides. Inhale, opposite leg and opposite arm come up. Imagine that someone is pulling your arm and your leg. And breathe here with me. Try to keep your head looking down towards the mat. And finding that balance. Next time you exhale, come back to all fours. And we do it one of each again. So right leg back, left arm in front of you. If at any point you need to come down, that's also fine. You can always relax in child's pose. Next time you exhale, come back to center and switch sides. Breathe in, lift your leg and arm. Beautiful. Finding that sensation that we're breathing through our ribs or our belly. And exhale, come back to center and join me again in child's pose. Whichever variation you want to do, that's fine. Supported or your forehead down, hips down. Giving a little rest to the back and our abdominal muscles. Inhale, come back to all fours. And this time we're gonna bring our legs a little bit back, just a few inches. And we're gonna move our hips. So we're gonna rock our hips back as far as we can go, maybe to the heels and forward. So our shoulder level. And let's continue with this movement. Just activating the hip flexors and also our core. And maybe synchronizing this with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Few more movements here. And next time you bring your hips close to your heels, tuck your toes and bring your hips as high as you can for downward dog. If at any point you need to open a little bit wider your legs, please, you're welcome to do it. Bending your knees a little bit. And extending your spine as much as you want. Usually the neck stays there, but if you feel lightheaded, you can look forward so your head is higher than your heart. And maybe giving a walk to your dog, bringing one heel down at a time. Finding a nice stretch on the back of your legs. Continue breathing in and out. And gently dropping both knees down and coming into support mermaid. So bring both hips to one side. Yeah. And the right leg comes in front of the left one. And from here, relax your palm, maybe 1 foot away from your body. And relax your right arm on top of your knee. So we're going to work again on our core here. So option 1 is just to bring your arm up. If you find that bringing your hips up will be a lot. Option 2, bring your hips high up and stretch to the side. Okay, so see how that feels for you. And exhale, come down. So see how you feel there. And let's do inhale, come up. And exhale, relax your arm down. Let's do a few more and feel that sensation of your arm being active and also your abdominal muscles. The deepest layer is working there as well as your medius, your glute medius. Okay, so now switch your legs to the other side. So your right hip is down if you're here with me. If you're doing the other side with the left, and the left foot is in front of the right one. Right palm down, make sure it's straight, but not blocking the joint of the elbow. Relax your left arm on top of your knee, palm facing up. Inhale, option 1 or 2, come with me. And exhale, dropping hips, very gentle, beautiful. Inhale up and exhale. A few more. Just noticing any sensations in your body. As long as it feels right, continue doing it. And synchronizing with your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. So we're going to swing our legs and join me again in all fours. Again, aligning your body, your shoulders and wrists, your hips and knees. Yeah. And we're coming again into downward dog. So bringing your hips high up and maybe opening a little bit wider your legs. You don't need to put your heels down if you feel that is too much. Yeah. So looking between your palms, and we're going to step forward with the left leg outside of the left hand. Relaxing the right knee down and pushing evenly both palms so we come into a low lunge. So you can keep your toes stacked on the back leg or you can relax your toes. Move forward. Yeah. So once we're here, bringing both arms up and stretch as high as you can. So here we're working with balance. All the balancing poses that require our abdominal muscles to keep us in a line. That is the abdominal muscles that we're working in pregnancy, okay? And next time you exhale, relax both palms on your waist. And try to scissor the inner thighs towards each other. So we're also working on with the internal part of the legs. Bring the left arm high up and leaning towards the right side. Planting really well your left foot on the ground. Yeah, beautiful. And finding that stretch on the left, on the side of your ribs. And gently coming back to center. We're doing the other side. Inhale deeply up. Option to stay here or leaning towards the left side. Find that balance in your body. Hugging your baby towards your body. Yes. Breathing through the right side. And coming back to center. Placing both palms down. And coming back into all fours. Tap your toes and join me when you're ready in downward dog. Hips high up. You can bend your knees if you need to stretch more your back. Remember, if you feel lightheaded, look in between your palms. Let's stay here for one long breath. Now look in between your palms and step forward with your right leg outside of the right palm and relax your left knee down. Push both palms evenly and come back up. Yes. For low lunge. Arms come all the way up, relaxing your shoulders, your facial muscles. Bringing the inner thighs towards each other. Beautiful. Stretch your arms as high as you can, so we have some space creating there for our spine and the sides of our body. Next time you exhale, relax both palms on your waist. Yeah. And we're doing right arm comes up as high as you can. Stay there or lean towards the left side. Come with me. Keep that balance with your legs. Your quadriceps are working. Stay here, breathing in and out. And gently coming back to center. And relaxing that hand. Let's switch hands. Inhale deeply. Left arm up. And lean towards the right side. Yeah, beautiful. Opening your chest. And next time you exhale, come back to center. Gently pressing with both palms in front of you and stepping back with your right leg. We're coming one more time into downward dog. Hips high up. And relaxing, maybe your heels down or not, it's up to you. Let's give a walk to our dog. So bringing one heel down at a time. And enjoying this sensation of our hips being high and the back of our leg being stretched. Beautiful. And gently coming back with both knees. So we're coming into dolphin pose. I don't think we've done this one before, but let's try it. So option one will be coming with your forearms down on the floor and interlacing both hands. So option one will be here. You can stay here and just relax your head down. Will be kind of modified child's pose. Option two will be bringing your hips high up and your knees. We straighten the knees. And we just stay here for 5 breaths. So it's up to you. If it feels right for you, do it. If not, you can keep your knees down. So we're working with the transversus abdominis again. And next time you exhale, relax your knees down. And stay here in supported child's pose. Just restoring our spine, our back. Beautiful. So come to all fours, and we're gonna step with the left foot outside of the left hand and the right foot outside of the right hand for a squat. So your heels are in, your toes are out. Let me be here. So we're here, or you can press with both palms towards your thighs. Yeah. So you can be as low as you want or as high as you want. Just make sure that it feels right for you. So breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, bring the right shoulder in. And come back to center. And let's do the other shoulder. Shoulder in. And come back to center. And push evenly. Let's come all the way up. Arms as high as you can. Beautiful. Palms touching. And palms in front of your chest. We're coming with both legs close to each other. And today we'll be working with eagle pose. So all the balancing poses, remember, they help for our core. So bringing both, we're going to prepare for eagle. Both palms to your waist. This gives us more balance. Soften your left knee and switch all the way to the left leg. Right leg comes maybe 1 foot off the floor or a few inches if you want to. Activate that leg. And let's start doing circles with our ankle. With our right foot to one side. Maybe looking to the floor, gazing at point will help with some balance there. And out to the other direction, circles to the other direction. Keep your back as straight as you can. Beautiful. And come back to center. Let's do the other side. Left side. And plant your foot really grounded. So let's do circles to one side. Finding that strength on the legs and also on our core. And let's switch directions. Beautiful. So coming back to center. So we're going now for eagle pose. So we have many options for eagle pose. Again, it's a balancing pose, so we will keep the weight on the left side. So option one, palms in front of your chest. Option one is bring the right foot over the left one and just sink down. As if you're sitting on a chair, so sinking down here. This is option one. Option two is bringing the leg with a little loop around the left leg. And we sink down again. And option three will be the right arm over the left one and the back of the palms find themselves together or both palms together. So gaze upon down on the floor. And we stay here for 1, 2, 3, and gently release. Give a shake to all your body. Beautiful. So now let's try the other side. All the weight on the right side. Left foot over the left one. Option one, we sink here. Sometimes we need to try the first one and see how our strength is. And if you feel that you're okay here, maybe challenging yourself and wrapping your left foot around the right one. And maybe the left arm over the right one and the back of the palms, they find themselves, or the front of the palms. Face the ball down on the floor, that's very important. And continue breathing for 1, 2, 3, and gently release. Shaking again. Beautiful. We'll do one more balance for each side. So keep your weight on the left, and this time both palms are on your waist, and the right foot will come up with your leg. So option one is to stay here. Option two, grabbing your shin. Gaze upon down on the floor. And option three might be opening. This might be more comfortable, especially because we have baby. And working on that external rotation. So this is a really good pose for all our core muscles. And gently coming back to center. Give a shake, and we switch sides, okay? It's nice to relax the muscles before we try the other side. So option one will be here. Option two, we grab the shin. And option three, we open the leg to the side. Facing your point down on the floor. And remember, whenever we're doing a pose and it kind of feels challenging, the deeper we breathe, the easier it gets. And gently coming back to center and dropping down. Okay, so relax your legs. And we're coming, well, probably you're at the front of your mat. So if you're here at the front of your mat, place your palms in front of your chest and step back with your right leg. So right leg back. And opening your heel, relaxing it down. So we're coming into warrior two. So for warrior two, the front leg is bent, the right leg is straight, and our arms come into a T position. Left arm front, right arm back. And we focus on the left palm. So just make sure your right foot is not beyond 90 degrees. So it's between 45 and 90 degrees. Yes. And relax your shoulders. We're gonna breathe in, straightening the left leg, and your arms come up. Inhale and exhale, come down. Breathe in, arms up, exhale, calm down. A few more. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. So we're working on external rotation, opening hips, also toning our pelvic muscles. And one more. Exhale, come down. Bring both palms in front of your chest and straightening your left leg, pivoting to the right one, and we're switching sides. So look at the back of your mat now. Keep your hips open to the sides. Now the front leg will be bent, not beyond your toes, so it's behind your toes. And the left foot is 90 or 45 degrees. Arms on a T, right arm in front, left arm behind. Relaxing your shoulders, looking over your right hand. So always looking in a posture helps us to calm the mind. So that's really good for pregnancy, but in general, it's good for everyone. Next time we inhale, straightening the right leg, both arms come all the way up. And exhale, come down. Beautiful. Let's flow with this and synchronize this with your breath if possible. Exhale as you come down. Inhale. And come up. You can do it faster or slower. This is your own practice. So all what I'm giving are suggestions. It's up to you how you want to continue. And last time. Exhale. Come down. Palms in front of your chest. Pivoting the right foot towards the left one. And we start bringing evenly both feet close together. Maybe a little wider than our hips. And we're gonna try Malasana or squatted frog. So your heels will be in, your toes out, usually in pregnancy. If you feel that you will need some support once we get down, you can use heavy books or maybe yoga blocks. And if you're fine without them, that's also okay. So bring your palms together in front of your chest. We're gonna inhale deeply. And as we exhale, we're gonna come all the way down. So try to see if you can come all the way down. If not, you can stay in a squat position. And coming all the way down, if you need to bring your legs a little close together, that's also okay. We can also do it with a chair, or if you have blocks, we can place a block underneath. So find something that might work for you. I like to use the blocks because that also brings some awareness to our pelvic floor muscles. But if you don't have a block, that's okay. We stay here and press with your palms towards your legs. So we're pushing them away. And breathe in deeply. As you exhale, round your back and relax your palms down. Relax your head towards your chin. And we do it one more time. Breathe in, elongate your spine. And exhale, round your back and relax your head down. Come back to center with both palms. So this is a beautiful position for especially third trimester. If you can do this every day, it will tone all your internal pelvic organs and also it will help with your relaxation of the pelvic floor muscles, okay? And gently relaxing our hips down. We're coming into wide leg forward fold. So you might need a cushion or place something that you have around that you can use to put underneath your hips. It can be a cushion, a block, or something that will help you elevate your spine, especially your low back. And we're gonna extend both legs to the sides. It doesn't need to be very wide as far as you think you should go. Yeah. If you need some support for underneath your knees, you can also place something here. And make sure your hips are really, really grounded on your block, okay? So we're gonna inhale, bring both arms high up, Extending as far as you can. Imagine someone is pulling you. And grab with your left palm your right wrist and pull that side. Maybe leaning a little bit towards the left. Yeah. Come back to center and let's try the other side. Grab your left wrist and pull that wrist and lean towards the right side. Beautiful. And gently coming back to center, relaxing both palms down. Beautiful. And we're going to start walking our palms forward. So just go as far as you feel it feels right for you. And relax your chin towards your chest. Just make sure you have space for your baby and you're not pressing at any moment your belly. And stay here with me for a few breaths. Activate your legs, so your legs are still active, so bringing your toes up towards the ceiling. Finding that expansion on your ribs when we inhale. And gently coming back to center. We're doing our last seated position. So bringing the right leg towards your groin. And we're going to lean towards the left side. So this is a modification for Janu Shirsasana. So we're going to let our body lean towards the left side. Just make sure your chest is nicely open. So open your heart, lean towards the left side as much as you can. If it's here, that's fine. And when you feel ready, right arm comes up towards the ceiling, creating some space there for all our organs that are being a little constricted there in our body, right? Breathe in to the right side. And this is also really good for back pain. And gently coming back to center. We're going to twist towards the right side. So inhale, and as you exhale, twist, not too deep. And the left palm comes to the right thigh. The right arm goes behind you. And looking maybe over your right shoulder. Beautiful. Come back to center. And let's switch sides, okay? So bringing the left leg close to your right groin. And the right leg comes to the side. So we lean towards the left side. Open your chest, your heart. And next time you inhale, left arm comes up. And as you're here, maybe visualize that all your low back and your mid back are being relaxed. Yeah. And next time we exhale, come back to center. Breathe in. Elongate your spine. Exhale. Twist to the left side. Right palm on your left thigh. Left palm behind you or besides you. It's up to you. And looking over the left shoulder. Make sure your right foot is active. One more breath. Gently exhale, coming back to center. So we're coming into a laying down position. Remove that block from your hips. And if you have your cushion, you might want to use it for your head or not. So come to your side, even when you go to sleep or you come out of bed, just make sure you're always doing it on your side so you don't have any pressure on your rectus abdominis, so the six-pack muscles. So come on your left side if possible. Yeah. And from there, we lay on our backs. So this will be just for a few seconds. Extend both arms to the sides and bring both legs wide apart. maybe mat distance apart. We're gonna inhale. As we exhale, relax both legs to one side. And we switch our head looking towards the left palm. This is a very nice stretch for the low back, part of the quadriceps, and our abdomen. Inhale deeply, come back to center with both legs, and let's drop them to the left side. Your head is now looking to the right side. And gently coming back to center, relaxing both knees towards each other. So drop your knees towards each other. And just give a few breaths here. And gently bring both legs together and let's roll again to the left or right side, whichever side you prefer. So before we come into Shavasana, I would like to try a supported dancer's pose. So bringing the right leg will be straight on your side, yeah. And the left leg, so the one that is on top, bend your leg and try to reach your ankle. See if you can reach your ankle or maybe your feet. Yeah. So you have the option to stay here with your cushion or just straightening more your right arm. So this is a variation that we do as a back bend for pregnancy. Stay here for one more breath. Feeling that sensation on your quadriceps of being stretched. And gently on the exhale, release. And let's do the other side. So switch sides. And we're doing the same thing. So now I'm going to do the variation without pillow. So you can lay down on your arm, extending the bottom leg and bending the top leg, grabbing your ankle or your foot. And also is finding a little bit of balance here on our side. Let's stay here for one more breath. Beautiful. And gently releasing legs. Now we're coming into supported Shavasana or final relaxation for the next 3 to 5 minutes. So you can put a cushion for your head and maybe a block or another cushion for your knees. So make sure you're on your side and pressing with both legs towards that block. Usually in Shavasana you can also have a blanket if you want, just to be more cozy. So this is an active pose. You can close your eyes or keep them open. And it's really important just to settle back the breath and to restore any muscle that has any tension left. Also remember that connecting with your breath will help you during labor. So the more often we do it, the easier it gets when it's the time to have our baby. If for any reason your mind is very jumpy, you can just concentrate on your breath. How you inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Enjoy the silence of your breath and you're the company of your baby during this class. Enjoy the sensation of relaxation. So usually in Shavasana our temperature lowers because we're not doing any movement. So if you want to find a blanket, that's fine. Just find yourself very comfortable here for the next 3 minutes. You can stay here just concentrating on your breath, or you can follow me mentally repeating, my feet are relaxed. I am relaxed. My legs and my knees are relaxed. I feel relaxed. My hips and my pelvic floor muscles are relaxed. I feel relaxed. My baby and my abdominal muscles are relaxed. I feel relaxed. My back is relaxed. I feel relaxed. My chest is relaxed. I feel relaxed. My hands and my arms are relaxed. I feel relaxed. My shoulders are relaxed. I feel relaxed. My neck is relaxed. I feel relaxed. My facial muscles are relaxed. I feel relaxed. My head and all my internal organs are relaxed. I feel relaxed. My breath is relaxed. I feel relaxed. My thoughts and my emotions are relaxed. I feel relaxed. My entire body is relaxed. I am relaxed. Stay with the sensation of relaxation for the next 10 breaths. You're welcome to keep doing your Shavasana, or if not, you're gonna come out with me. Start moving your fingers and toes, just bringing some awareness to your body. And maybe next time you inhale, bringing your right or your left arm up, giving yourself a nice side stretch. And whenever you feel ready, you can gently start removing your blocks or your cushions and push yourself up with no rush. Whenever you're ready, into a seated position, just make sure you have a cushion for your hips. Find yourself into a nice and comfortable seated position, placing one palm on your heart and the other one on your baby. And maybe closing your eyes or just softening your gaze, looking down to the floor. Breathing in and out deeply. And thanking your baby for being here with you in this class. Also thanking yourselves for sharing this hour of your precious day with me. And for taking care of yourselves with this yoga class. Bringing both palms into heart center in Anjali Mudra. And relaxing our chin towards our chest. Thank you. Namaste.